What's up, guys? Matt here, bringing you episode 13 of the Sexy Club, and I'm thinking this is about a little bit more than halfway through the series. I don't really know because I'm commentating these as I get the the gameplay. So yeah, we'll have to see where we end up, but I believe it's gonna be a little bit more than halfway. Yeah, so we get it. We actually get a contract for Benega, who ran out of contracts at the end of the last episode, and we swap out Lavezzi and Gonzalez because they're both injured, and we just put Rabusic up top, but then I just head into the market and find a Lopez for pretty cheap, 1,200. But he's actually the wrong formation. He's a 4-3-1-2, which I actually thought would be like dark green in our formation thing for him to give us a little bit of chemistry, but it's not. It's just red. So after I find out that it's red, I send him back to the trade pile, and I sell him for around 1,600 later on, which is 400 more than I bought him for. And then I actually had a healing card that never sold, so I go ahead and put the healing card as well as not Gonzalez, Lopez back up on the market, and they actually both sell for me later on in the episode. Um, yeah, so I believe we just put these guys up. And that's actually a pretty good way to make money, is buying players for pretty cheap and raising the price like 1,000 or a few hundred, depending on, or a few thousand, depending on like how much you paid for them and how much they usually go for and stuff like that. That's how most people make a ton of money and get their Messis and their Cristiano Ronaldos and all their informed players and stuff like that. So we just keep Rabusic in. And then we head into another game against this guy with a not very good team chemistry-wise or player-wise. He just has a bunch of not shiny golds, so they're like low stack golds, sort of. And we get our first nut goal with Blanco. It's a pretty nice shot in the 74th minute. And it was actually a pretty even game. That was the only goal of the game. He decides to rage quit after I scored that because he was getting a lot of chances. He just sucked at finishing them. And Andujar actually got man of the match, which showed that he actually did have quite a few shots that he probably should have scored. Anyway, after that, I believe we actually go into the market again and find ourselves the other Lopez. It was 4-4-1-1 to put in our team. The reason why I didn't buy him is because he had 6 contracts and he was 100 more than the other one. And the other one had 7 contracts. So I thought they would both be dark green, position-wise, but they were not. And as you see there, we swapped Gonzalez in, which is good because then we just give Cambiaso a rest, and we're that close to 100 chemistry. We're at 99. If we actually swap Lavezzi in, we will have 100 chemistry, which completes one of our goals for this series. And then we just head into another game. This guy's around, I think it's at 77 chemistry. And he has, or 76 chemistry, and he has a decent team. He has the Saha up top. I don't really know any of his other players. Yeah, the Saha is the one from Everton on the left from France. And I don't really remember how this game goes, but it looks like we take the lead here. Lopez getting, I think, his first goal, right? That was his first game. It's the first goal in his first game. And then Lopez just cutting through the defense and knocking across the front of the keeper. That was really good execution by him, I guess, to get through the defense like that. And Blanco just wins it around his 18 and finishes that in quite easily. And then we get it to, oh no, this is just a red card. Yeah, he just got a red card here, and he actually injured Blanco. So we'll have to sub him out, but that brings us to the end of the game. But Lavezzi only had 1 game left for his injury, so we swap Lavezzi in for Blanco, and then Blanco sits out a few games. But it was a pretty good game. We have 2 wins this episode. We're on a pretty good win streak, I think. Oh no, we lost last episode to, I think, a silver team, right? I'm not sure. Anyway, I think we swap Cambiaso in, so we have our 2 best center mids in. Cambiaso and Gonzalez, and we reach 100 chemistry there. And then we head back into another game against this guy with also 100 chemistry, and he has an English team, I think. Yeah, Darren Bent and Lahore up top, both very fast players. I'm not sure about his midfields, but he has a John Terry in the back and another pretty good center back that I don't know the name of, and a good left back that I don't know the name of, because I haven't really made a Barclays team or an English team. But we do get the first goal with Lopez, who has 82 heading, which is good because we haven't really had any good headers except for Gonzalez. But then he gets a little bit of a rebound goal with Lahore, and then I try to throw it long, like I don't know, I didn't press it hard enough, and he just knocks that in pretty easily. But then here is the big goal. Gonzalez, I told you before he had a good long shot. Well, here we finally get one. I don't know, that's gotta be pushing 50 yards, right in the upper right 90. One of the best goals I've scored. I've scored one other long shot, and it was also with Gonzalez. And then I've scored a bicycle kick or an overhead kick or whatever you want to call it. And then we get another one with Lavetzi's left foot from pretty far out, or around the 18, which is pretty good because he's right-footed. And then yet again with Lavetzi, just slotting it beside the keeper. And then he himself actually gets a good goal. It's not nearly as far out as mine was, but a nice shot nonetheless. I think I encouraged him to take that a little bit with all the long shots I've been taking. And I don't know where my midfield was on that. There was just nobody there at all to stop him. So it was a pretty nice goal nonetheless. And then we get one more here, just some good possession and passing, and then we get through with Lopez, who flicks it up to Cambiaso to get the header and the last goal of the game and the last goal of the episode. And Gonzalez, of course, gets man of the match there with that extremely nice long shot. I was really hoping to get a long shot like that for this series because they're just so nice to watch. And we get a good amount of coins from that, from these 3 games we played, and I think we're up to 3,000. Oh no, we're not up to 3,000 yet, but once who is it? Lopez and that one healing card sell, we will be up to around 3,000 or so. They do sell before the next episode. And then we see Ainze and Zanetti need contracts, and we'll get those next time. And I hope you like this. See you later.